ranking my lesbian haircuts as someone that came out 2 years ago and had a lot of experimental phases, so. Okay, so this one's actually not that bad. This was my little summer cut of last year. I loved it because I did get perms, and I finally realized that I could do like a loose wave permanent look great. In the moment, I actually didn't really like it, but I think I had some highlights. Yeah, I had some highlights going on here. My hair is really long, and it was almost borderline too long, but looking back at it, I actually really miss it, and I'm gonna put that at 2. Okay, so this is actually the haircut that I have right now. I actually don't really like it. I'm getting compliments on it, and people are like, I'm getting good feedback on it, but it's just, the only reason I got this haircut was because I bleached it a couple weeks ago and it was long, and I overtoned it and left like really purple pieces in my hair that would not go away. Hence the little like pixie little punk rock thing that we're rocking with right now. I don't love it. It's not really my thing. I think I'm gonna put it at 5. Ooh, okay, so this was a couple years ago. This was on a spring break when I took this picture. This was in the phase where I wanted my hair short, but I didn't know what to do. And I think I was like, this was like my take on like Shane from L Word meets Pixie, cute little femme, because like I didn't know what I wanted to be when it came to like being a lesbian, because I had like, I don't think I had even really come out. I think it was like a couple weeks before I came out from that picture. Anyways, it looks like there's a mop on my head and I don't love it, and I can't believe that I wore it like that. I'm gonna put a 6. Oh, okay. This one 8 immediately. This was my first ever like, I'm gonna get a dyke cut, and I went to a sports clip because that was the only thing I could afford, and this is what I walked out with. But and that's another thing. As a lesbian, I think we all know that you just have to go through the mushroom cut at one point, and I just did, and I will never again. Okay, so this is the mushroom cut, kind of grown out, kind of with a haircut. I hate this haircut looking back, and I can't believe I wore it like that to my office. I'm gonna put this one at 7. Okay, so this one, this was like the very, very like original first like queer haircut of my life, because before this I had never had bangs. I never cut it like above my shoulders. This like was coming from me being down here to like that. So in the time, it was like a big transformation. It was a big thing. But now I look back and I'm like, that is not even what you wanted when you walked into the thing. Because long story short, I went to this Cosmo in like the Midwest, and I asked for like a certain cut that looked queer, and she like didn't like it. So she ended up giving me this, which was really feminine and not what I wanted. Put that at 4. Okay, so this is when I was like in the middle of figuring out what I wanted for perms. I was kind of realizing that a little bit looser is better, but it was still kind of tight in this. I was rocking the taper fade at this point. I was visiting this really cool butch barber from Burbank that every time I'd come in, she'd be like, Kez, let me do you good, and she'd give me like a little tapered fade with like a zigzag. So that was definitely a moment. That was an era. I don't remember what my other picture was. I'm gonna put it 3. Okay, well this one's definitely not where I'd rank it, but this was in the beginning.